Hello, this is the Queen Who cares for you. I am sitting here cutting up some potatoes with this dog. Now, come on now. This knife is too darn dull. Wow. I can't even much find my good knife. This is crazy. All right, family. Hold for a minute until I can find my other knife. How y'all doing today out there? I hope all is well. I'm looking for my other knife and I can't even find it. It's a knife that I be using all the time, man. I'm trying to cut up some potatoes, make some mashed potatoes before I go to bed tonight. Trying to cook my food for the week. So I hope everybody had a good day out there today. Finna get ready to doing like the old folks, cutting and chopping up food while having a conversation. But the old folks, they had somebody sitting at the other end of the table talking. But since I'm a YouTuber, I got my audience to talk to. I hope everybody had a phenomenal day. On my end, it was chilly today. I mean, it was when I came out, I woke up to thunder and lightning, and it was nippy when I went out. It was like 40 something degrees. And that's a bit nippy for Atlanta. I mean, I'm not saying you need a heavy coat on or jacket or anything, but it was pretty nippy. But I now work at Kroger's grocery store. I guess y'all say I do move around. I done had a lot of jobs while I was here in Atlanta. I've been in Atlanta since 2006, about 16 years, off and on. Cause my mom, she lived in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I would go there off and on to help relieve my sister of her duties of taking care of mother, and cause I think I left in 2011, then I returned to Atlanta in 2012, then I went in 2018, and I think I returned in 2019. So then my mom passed in 2020. So, but I still have family down there, my grandkids, my daughter, sister, brother, cousins, a whole bunch of cousins and stuff like that. And I do have a little family up here, but you know how that is, long distance family. Your family, but you never see. They only call when they want something. I got them kind of family members in Atlanta, Georgia, but mostly I'm up here alone. Me and my nephew, we're roommates here. We've been roommates for a while, so we pretty much have each other back. And I just want to talk about the minute. I want to give job reviews on the different jobs I had here in Atlanta, Georgia since I've been here. And okay, I think the first job I had when I came to Atlanta, I was working Diller department store. I think I worked there for about, I'll say, between 6 and 7 years. And mostly probably everybody is familiar with Dillard's department store. It's similar to Macy's, a very upscale department store. Pricey stuff, but you get good quality stuff. Now I can tell you that very good quality stuff. But I did a lot for that company. I moved around up in the company. Okay, when I first started, I started out on the dock where the trucks come in, and we would help unload the trucks and take the stuff where it belongs out on the floor. Basically, I worked it with the clothes. I would put the clothes on the rack and push them out to the different departments on the floor, purses and accessories and all type of fancy dresses and after five dresses and all that kind of stuff. I did that for a while, and then I went into customer service where whatever issues the customers was having or whatever. You know, I try to resolve problems, answer phones, wrap gifts. That's where I learned how to wrap a beautiful Christmas gift. I can really wrap a nice Christmas gift. I mean, really nice. Yeah. So I learned that skill by working there at Dillard's department store. And then I shifted to sales associate. Worked there for a while in the, let me see, what did I work in? I'm trying to think what department I worked in. The women department, yeah. I think I worked in the women department and I worked in the men department. I worked different departments. Um, but I did cashier, help the customer find products, all that kind of stuff, and make phone calls, and I was basically like the store manager, right hand person. I did a lot of things that he requested of me. I would come in, and then later from there, one day I was called in the office and I was offered the dock manager position. I didn't even want to take that position. I really did. I thought that was too much responsibility. From I was over about I'll say 6 to 7 people. Had to be at work 5 o'clock in the morning. Have them. They had to clean the whole store, so I had to make sure that they cleaned all departments, bathrooms, dressing room, and I used to go in the camera room and see them sit back in the camera room and see who was really doing what they need to do. And I was like, wow, I can't believe that person been in that dressing room for the longest on their phone. I mean, and then some of them they didn't know where I was because I just go missing for a while and just watch everybody, come in and, see how was they on time and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot. When I tell you I did so much, a lot of times I worked at long hours, from 5 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. And when I told I don't like these knives right here. This knife is not, they're not doing the job, but I'm just gonna have to work with it. It's a particular knife I use. It's a little green knife I use, and it cut very well, and I cannot find it nowhere. I don't know. I know my nephew misplaced it somewhere, but I ain't gonna even say nothing. He's not gonna. He don't hear me. He hear me, but he ain't gonna say nothing. But I know he misplaced my knife somewhere. My good cutting knife. I know that he has misplaced it. He misplaced everything around here. Everything. When I tell you, if it's missing in action, trust me, nephew had something to do with. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did too. But yeah, damn money, where is my knife? Where is it?
Viewers, she has a bad habit of misplacing stuff, and then she want to blame the nephew.
Well, you need to look for it. That's what you need to do. You really need to look for it. Cause I'm trying to cut these potatoes up, and I'm struggling doing it with this knife, but it's all good.
Why you struggling? Because due to your arthritis.
No, it ain't no arthritis. It ain't due to no arthritis, nothing. you got to throw a rebuttal in there. He got to throw one in there. But anyway, like I was saying, but Dillard's, it was nice. It was, they had benefits, a little benefits. They had they had pretty good benefits because no, I don't think this is the one. This one I can't do this one. It's too. I can't use long knives. They got to be shorter than this. You see him clowning, right? You know what? He should have been a comedian. He really should have been a comedian. I don't know how he missed that one, because he should have been a comedian. But anyway, Dillard's. And one thing about working at a retail, you get your little discounts, and I got a 25% discount. And come on, I got it. Let me try this one. I don't know. This one might be a little. Let me see. I hope it's a little better than. Yeah, this one better, much better. Woo! Thank you. You good for something.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about right here? Replace stuff.
This not the one I use though. But it's the green one. But that's okay. But you know, you get your 25% discount. And then if they have additional 25, I mean, hey, you get next to nothing. I still got new stuff from where I worked at, and that was like, I think I left that company in 2010. Yeah, about in 2010 I left that company, and I went to Florida and I transferred to Dillard's there too. So and but one thing about those kind of places, they want you to get credit apps, credit apps, and is not if you don't get no credit apps, you don't keep your job. You do not keep your job. And who wants to bother people about credit apps all the time? Nobody don't want to bother people. People don't want to be getting themselves in debt and all this kind of stuff. I mean, now people do that. You know, you got the shopaholics that really want to shop, and it's music to their ear when they hear that they can get a credit card. They got good credit. They can get a credit card, and then they can do just more shopping and all that kind of stuff. But now back then, you know, I got a few credits here and there, but when I got to Florida and I was a sales associate, I worked in the shoe department. And I worked in the shoe department. I got tired of them nagging me about credit app credit. It got even worse from Fort Lauderdale. They was really on me about credit app. So I just said, you know what? I ain't got time for this. I let that go. And I went off, found me another job. I said, what did I do after that? I can't much remember. Oh, let me see, what did I do after that? After I worked at Dillard's. And I can't much remember. But I had another job, but I can't much remember what I was doing. I can't remember what I was doing after that. But anyway, okay, but I'm talking about all the jobs I work here in Atlanta since I've been here. Okay, I work for Dillard's department, but you know what? I'm not gonna say Dillard's is a nice place to work, and especially like I say, ladies and men, if y'all like to shop and y'all want upstairs stuff and good quality stuff, hey, Dillard's is a nice store. It's like I say, it's similar to Macy's. The prices and everything. Good quality clothes, good cosmetic, makeup, everything in there is good. And they had a hell of a shoe sale, ladies, in January. I mean, when I tell you the first of the year, I don't know if they're still doing it, but I know when I was working, January is the best sale, and when I tell you all the underclothes and stuff is, oh my God, it's just, and if you're a big person, well, nephew can tell you about that, because he used to shop at Dillard's department store back in the days as well, and if you're a big person, they have big stuff, big and tall, for men and women. That, like I said, good quality stuff. They stuff, it costs a little more, but I tell you what, it will last you a lifetime. That material and stuff will last you a lifetime. And they do have sales from time to time. You just got to go in there, get with a sales associate, and they'll hook you up. They'll call you, because that's what we used to do. When sales come, we call up. That's their name. When sales come, we call up people. Hey, they're going to have a sale, blah, 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 blah. We have our customers come in. They shop with us. Hey, we get these big orders and sales and stuff. I tell you, when they used to have sales, I used to have a flatbed. And I went to the apartments. I'd have had my stuff put up in the back room. And they said, dog, Tanya, you shop so much. I sure did. Back in the days, I was a shopaholic. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I have spent $1,000 in one day shopping. Now, that might be not much to most people, and it might be a whole lot to some people. But at the time when I was doing that, that was nothing for me. Nothing. Let me tell you something. I done lived the good life, the middle life, and the middle class life, and not so good. I done lived the life where I done lived the life where I didn't even have to look at the prices. I just pick it up and buy it. Back in the days, I used to buy. Oh my God. Like $2,000 sofas and all this kind of stuff. Just spending money. Spending. Now I wish I had. Woo, goodness, I tell you. And when they say things don't just stay the same forever. That's why I tell people why they making money, save money, because you know what? If you don't save no money, you just can't do nothing. And who want to be living off of loans and all this kind of stuff and that can't pay their cash loans and pay their advances and all that? Because not me, I ain't the one to live like that. You have to save for a rainy day. Even the ants store up. If the ants don't store up, you know you need to be storing up. So, so you have to put something aside. But I give a thumbs up to Dillis because Dillis was I had a good experience. I mean, my team, I was over there. I remember it's some years ago, maybe about 5 years ago. I went back there to visit, and the same lady was working in customer service. She said, "You know what, Tanya, you did such a good job. And everybody did their job. If you weren't there, if you was off of on vacation, they still did." She said it would never be another team like that. Never. And I truly believe it. I mean, it was a guy came from New Orleans, and he came to Dallas after the hurricane. What's the name? What's the name of that hurricane messed up New Orleans? I forgot the name of the hurricane that messed up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it tore New Orleans up. Y'all know it messed it all up. But anyway, he fled to Atlanta from that hurricane, and